Hello world, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. I shouldn't be this cheery, but I am. Or at least this hyped up on energy. Actually, more like sugar. I cut back on the sugar. Anyway, here we are in Zanarkand, and we are going to begin our journey through it. Now, I don't recall if there are any fiends that we can actually capture. Most of them are fiends we've seen already in Gagazet. So let's just continue forth and see what awaits us. And I really hate talking over the music here because it is so beautiful. I just hate talking over it. I'll cut out the battles we've seen and we'll meet you when we can. Okay, moving right along here. There should be a chest right on the battle. Yeah, chest on the left. Open. What is it? Give me. Come on. Grr. Fortune Sphere. Always useful. Keep going along the path. And I know I haven't said if there are any Albed primers in a while. They basically stop appearing at this point for quite some time. Okay, just keep going along. But as I said, no Albed primers here. And I think the rest are scattered or elsewhere. We'll find more as we come to them.
Looks like the far plane.
Close enough.
And during that cutscene, I like to make Titus run as far as he can before it ends. Because you don't get to any encounters, and you go a little bit farther than where you started. Doesn't always work out, though. Just keep on moving, and you'll see a chest on the left, which I think has either HP or MP Stroll. We'll know after this battle. Anyway, get over there, Titus. Open the chest, and... Spiritual Charge. Oh. Yeah, another thing I forgot to mention. When you have too many weapons and or armor, and you end up getting another weapon and or armor, you need to get rid of one in exchange for another. Spiritual Charge has MP Stroll, so that restores MP for every step you take. Not bad, but we'll get rid of one Vigilante in exchange for it. And I think that'll do it. So yeah, next time we get the chance, we'll have to sell a lot of stuff. Yeah, the counter rates. Okay, let's continue onward. Hopefully there are no more encounters, but it's really high in this area. As you can see, another behemoth. I almost called him another Bahamut. I'm just gonna use Titus and flee because this is too much when we're one step away from the next area. Anyway, let's make it to the dome. And I'm sure it looks familiar to quite a lot of people who've been watching this series since the beginning. That's the same dome we exit from after Sin attacks Zanarkand in the very beginning. Well, sorta kinda the same. Okay. Now we just have to head towards the dome and another small cutscene plays out.
Journeyer of the long road, name yourself.
I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the island of Besaid.
Your eyes, my dear, show me the long road you have traveled. Very good. You have journeyed well. Lady Yunalesca will surely welcome your arrival. Go to her now, and bring your guardians with you. Go.
Yes.
Welcome me my ass. You'll see why I say that soon enough.
If it might benefit the future of Spira, I will gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask. Use my life, Lady Yoken, and rid Spira of sin. What was that?
Our predecessors.
She said Lady Yoken, didn't she? Wait, she guarded High Summoner Yoken?
This dome is filled with fireflies. It's like one gigantic sphere. People's thoughts remain here, forever.
Funny thing is, the music playing right now sounds a lot like the traditional Blitzball music, like when we're trying to select tournament or league. And like I said before, this is the dome where Blitzball is played in Zanarkand, so the music is actually pretty appropriate. Now, in here we'll find some new enemies to fight. They are not fiends, but they are pretty interesting. By that I mean they're pretty good enemies to grind it for when you're trying to get more AP and experience. Like this, for instance. So what we see here are 2 fallen monks and a Yacht 97, or YAT 97, however you want to pronounce it. Now, as we stated before, these guys are zombies, so they're going to be weak to healing magic and items. We can either use a Phoenix Down to straight up kill them, or we can go in for a physical attack. However, they will inflict zombie onto us if we're hit by any of their attacks. So let's just attack. Not bad for an overkill. I'm going to have Orin go ahead and use Sentinel. That puts him in a defensive guard stance, and uses the same ability as Guard, where he goes and protects a fellow ally from an oncoming attack. We're going to bring Riku in instead of Lulu. We'll have her steal from the fallen monk for a Candle of Life. Did not outright kill him, did not plan to, so great. Now we're going to have Lulu cast Cura on him. Let's see what the damage is. Not an overkill, sadly, but you get the gist of what it does. Okay, now we need to bring in Kimari, Yuna, and Waka. Yeah, we'll just have him attack. We'll bring in probably Waka. He's not going to attack, but Yuna will finish him off with a spell. Let's see. I think he's weak to fire and water. So we'll use water, since we don't use it enough. This should overkill. It does not! Okay. So even Yuna's magic isn't that great in this area. But still, not bad experience. So I can't complain too much. Anyway, just keep going along the road. Every time I say that we encounter a battle, I shouldn't say that anymore. Same old, just have Riku Mug. Oh yeah, and I didn't take into account what the new enemies are. YKT 11. So we have a YAT 97 and a YKT, I'm sorry, YKT 11. Now again, you can't leave these guys alone. You have to take them out first, or they'll use Thrust Kick and pretty much end the battle right away. So we'll go ahead and eliminate them. Wow, Waka's attack didn't do that much. I mean, it's enough to kill it, but not an overkill. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use Firaga with Lulu's magic booster. That got an overkill, but it wasn't full damage, so... Yeah, these guys can be, and are definitely, resistant to magic and physical attack. We'll have Riku steal, why not? And he's gonna attack. And it missed. Nice. Swing and a miss. Yeah, I think we had Kimari out, but we'll have him out again. Maybe we didn't. I don't know. I'm getting confused from the last battle. But at any rate, we'll just take everyone in, have them defend, and Orin will finish him off. He's good like that. And I think that should be it. So...
Enough.
Yeah, basically piercing magic and weapons are the way to go.
That's how it's done.
And there are no piercing magic, so piercing weapons it is. Good experience. I think that was like 12,000. You get plenty of Mega Potions, though. I wish it were Mega Phoenixes. Yeah, we'll forego those weapons. That's gonna be tough, but we'll figure a way out. We'll figure a way to sell all of our stuff. Oh, new enemy. Okay. This guy can be tough. Defender Z. Mental and Armor Break work pretty well against him. He's got a lot of HP, And like the other defenders we fought, he'll do pretty decent damage. As long as we know what we're doing, though, we should be okay. So for now, I think what I'm going to do is probably cast Protect on Yuna and Lulu.
Armor of light, halt physical might.
Only reason for that is they have low defense and HP, so they will probably need it. Let's go for an armor break, just to get that out of the way. Lulu, same thing, protect. Sadly, Magic Booster doesn't do anything to protect or anything like that. It just boosts attacks. We'll bring in Riku for a steal, or a mug. Nice Lunar Curtain. Let's try Waka. I don't think he's a... Yeah, I don't think Dark Attack will work, but let's give it a shot. And it worked, okay. And counter attack, nice. Bring in Kamari. We'll go in for a quick hit. Bring in Titus. An attack. And Orin for an attack, why not?
Enough.
Yeah, you can use either Armor Break or Mental Break on that thing, and he'll go down pretty easily. Again, not bad experience. Let's open the chest. I think it's a Mega Potion. Oh, 10,000 gil. Alright, I'll take it. And if we go up here, it should be another save sphere. Right before a battle we've been ambushed in. We'll be right back.
Allow me.
It's over.
Okay, after that annoying fight, we'll go up here and touch the save sphere because we kinda sorta need it. Save in a new slot, as always. And I'll be right back after I distribute the points. I probably shouldn't do it this soon, but again, good area for good experience. So we will be right back. Okay, we are back. I went ahead and distributed some points. Lulu has Kurega now, so that is awesome. Yuna still isn't anywhere... Well, I shouldn't say anywhere great. She's working on it. Pretty much everyone else is working on their sphere levels, so... Yeah, we're going in a good direction, I think. Waka has basically become a copy of Orin. Not so much in terms of strength, but definitely defense, if nothing else. But, yeah, we're getting there. Orin's basically my tank, Waka's my heavy hitter, Titus is all around, and yeah. Alright, let's continue up this way for more battles, apparently. Okay, hit the save sphere, and like I said, we'll continue on for another cutscene. Who's that kid?
No! Mother, no! I don't want you to become a Fade! There is no other way. Use me and defeat sin. Only then will the people accept you. I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else! I don't have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
Seymour?
Yep, Seymour as a kid. And it kind of does explain a little bit about how he turned out to be the person he is or was, but also something else I forgot to know. earlier on I mentioned that I wanted to give Riku one MP cost ability on her weapon. I decided against that, but then I changed my mind and gave it to her in between videos, so I apologize for any confusion. Anyway, if you come down, not here. If we come down over here, no more battles. I had to go into one, didn't I? Gotta heal. I love this area, but I also hate it. Because, like, it's great when you need to do some grinding, but the counter rate is so high, you can barely get anywhere. Anyway, open this chest for a friend spear. That is actually pretty nice. Now you just come down. I gotta stop saying that. Okay. I have to heal again. Also, another thing to note. If one of your characters has a weapon that has counterattack, and all they do is perform one counterattack, that counts as them taking action. So, if you get ambushed and they do a counterattack, take them out, switch them out for another party member, and they still get experience for it. Just a little bit of a helpful tip. And, oh! Jex, Braska, and Orin. Let's come down here first if we can do... This is also a good place to stock up on Mega Phoenixes if you haven't done so already. And down here is a level 3 Key Sphere. Very nice if you need it at this point. Come on. Oh wait, actually this is kind of a new enemy. Another fallen monk, but with a flamethrower. Basically the same guards we fought back in Bavel when we came in to rescue Yuna. He basically has the same stuff as any other fallen monk, so nothing to worry about. You just take them all out. Yeah, Kamari still needs some work. Lulu. And she'll probably guard. Oh, I could have used Blaze or no Blaze. Wow, I'm smart. Bring in Yuna, she'll just heal Lulu. Why not? It'll boost her overdrive gauge anyway. Wait, it didn't. Oh, right, she doesn't have healer. What am I thinking? I still haven't learned that. My fault. Waka will come in, kill one of them, and Orin will attack the other if... Never mind, Orin doesn't do anything. I am smart. SMRT. Oh, well. A rod for Yuna with plus 5% strength. No. Anyway.
Hey, Braska. You don't have to do this.
Thank you for your concern.
Fine, I said my piece.
Well, I haven't. Lord Braska, let us go back. I don't want to see you die.
You knew this was to happen, my friend.
Yes, but I cannot accept it.
Orin, I am honored that you care for me so. But I have come to kill grief itself. I will defeat sin and lift the veil of sorrow covering Spira. Please understand, Orin.
So yeah, more memories from Orin's journey keep flooding in, and it's kind of interesting the more you hear it. Orin is definitely hiding something, or at least our Orin is not telling us about something. Wonder what it could be. And oh my glob, I'm so used to fighting a fiend or two before I get to this next screen, but I'm so glad I didn't have to. There are more chests on the way, such as a Lux Sphere. Definitely handy. There should be one more, I thought? Maybe not. Okay.
Are the trials ahead?
Probably.
Here too, huh? Give me a break. I was expecting, parades and fireworks.
You can ask for them after I defeat sin.
Yeah, parades and fireworks for the fallen summoner. Way to go, Jecht. Though he does have a point, though. It's like Jecht has a point, but Braska has a point. Either you get fireworks, or you get a dead summoner. Neither of them are nice. Once again, Sphere Grid, be right back. Okay, now the reason I suggest using the save sphere here, and using the Sphere Grid, is because we're going through one more Cloister of Trials, technically, and there will be one more boss fight up ahead. I think what I'm gonna do is continue with the Cloister and fight this boss, and then we'll end the episode right after that. But to start this puzzle, it's gonna take some time and patience, but I'm gonna do my best. It's been a while, so a part of me remembers how to do it, another part of me feels like I may forget a few steps, but we'll do it. Basically, all you have to do is match up the shapes on the floor with the shapes shown on screen. It doesn't have to... The individual shapes don't have to make exactly what's on screen. You just have to get those specific shapes. And I don't know if you can tell, but if you look closely enough, some of the squares look darker or more faded than others. Those are the ones that... those are the floor tiles that'll light up if you stand on the ones with, like, the circle lights on them. And if you go by those same faded squares, you can just barely make out the shape they want to make. So there was like a sideways T. And if we come over here, you'll see this one where it's like, I'll point this out, like, it starts here, goes over here, then down here. This is basically a white square. We don't want those yet. So if you come over here and hit this, that's one of the ones we want. As well as this. And we're still missing one more. Oh, it should be right here. Now, it might be going a little bit fast for those who are watching at home and trying to follow along with their own playthrough. But after some practice, you'll get the hang of it. Back when I was a teenager and I came here for the first time, I didn't quite understand what to do either. But you just gotta look closely enough and try to imagine the shapes already being there. They're just not lit up fully. Once you understand that, you'll basically get the concept of how this puzzle works. Anyway, we can go to the next room, but before we do, push in one of these pedestals. It doesn't matter which one, just push one of them in. And if you couldn't tell by that symbol, which may or may not look familiar, each pedestal represents one of the Cloister of Trials that we've already gone through. This one, I want to say is Besaid, though the symbol is a little bit different. Anyway, same deal. Hit the shapes that all come together to form that image. They don't have to match up to that exact image, but the shapes at least have to be part of, have to have something to do with that image. So if you come over here, no. Like I said, it might take me some time to remember how it's done and exactly what shapes to hit. So, yeah. I believe this one should be a yellow line. Okay. And we need one more red corner. Okay. It's a little bit tricky. You gotta make sure not to hit any of the wrong shapes or the white squares, because that basically means you messed up and the whole puzzle resets. So we need another one of those blue ones, which should be here. And is that it? Nope, we're missing one more shape. Ooh. Oh, silly me, it's right here. And that should complete the one for Besaid. I think. I might be wrong. Nope, that looks like Ixion? Huh. In case you don't know, I don't shape well. Let's hit this one. Yeah, the symbols aren't too familiar to me, nor do I think we've actually seen them before. Maybe in passing, and they might not actually represent the individual islands we've been to, but they might represent the Aeons still. So let's see, for this one, we have to hit two corner red ones. then one of these, then this one? This one for sure. And now we have to hit, it looks more like teal, but we'll go with another green shape right here. And that did it. Let's see, what Aeon does this belong to? I believe that's Shiva. So we have Ixion and we have Shiva. Alright. And you just keep doing this 4 more times until you get them all. Push this one in. That one... I don't know. Yeah, I think the shapes represent something else, but they're meant to stand for the Aeon, or the trial that we've gone through for them. So we'll hit this corner one, this blue one. Then this one here. No! Yeah, that one here. We need to hit two of each of these red ones for the corners. We hit this one. We hit this L shape. Yep, this one here. This one here, I believe. Yeah. Then this one, and... should be this here. Let's see. Yep, that got it. And this one is for... is that Bahamut? Or is that, Ixie? I'm sorry, Valfor. I don't remember. Alright, push in this other pedestal. This, I believe, is for Ifrit. No, because that red one's Ifrit. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about it. Anyway. Whoa, I think I was going to hit the right one. Almost every one of the shapes require this blue one, and at least 2 of these red ones. This one seems to require 4. So, we will hit this one. Looks like another one of these. A horizontal green one. And one more bottom red. That should be it. Let's see. You are... Anima. I believe. That looks like his symbol. I know I've seen it before. In fact, we have all seen it before during Anima's Overdrive. Okay, so there are no more pedestals for us to push in. The only thing we can do is go ahead and take these spheres. We do not want to take that sphere, and that was Besaid. This one is Kilika. So, why does my headset feel weird? I don't know. Alright, so let's take the Kilika sphere. That will darken the temple, but that's perfectly fine. It doesn't matter which pedestal you push this into. Just place it into any of them, and it should be pushed back automatically. That is definitely Kilika, so that's Ifrit. And the last one is Valfor. This one powers the screen, so you always have to leave this last. Now we just have one more pedestal. Place it in here. And... there we go. Yeah, so from the bottom it's Ixion, Bahamut, Shiva, Anima, Valfor, and Ifrit. If we're going the counterclockwise cycle. And we also have a save sphere, so we're going to go ahead and use it. Now on to the boss fight. A bit of a challenging one, and that actually reminds me, if you have anything that has like Berserk Ward or the like, feel free to put that on for very good reasons. Basically, this thing will, if he attacks you with a certain ability, it will inflict Berserk on your character, and what that will do is make it so they attack every turn. The problem is, if you attack this guy, and you're not in the right position, he will counterattack your entire party for a pretty decent amount of damage. I know I have some that have Berserk Ward, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take my chances. But I'm going to put the characters that are going to be the least useful to me up front. And we'll see how this goes. Lulu isn't the least useful, but Yuna is more useful because of her summons. So, oh, I didn't think this through, did I? Yeah, let's go to Aeons. Okay, Bahamut is still at full overdrive. Good. Right, because in the boss fight, yeah, okay. Alright, then we're in good shape. Let's do this. Yeah, this is actually a cool little boss fight at that. Mostly because he does look pretty awesome. I gotta admit. Kind of like a... Yeah, kind of like a Grim Reaper looking thing. But yeah, this is basically what I mean when I say put your characters in the right position. You have trigger commands, like in previous battles, where you have to move to another spot before you really want to do anything. It counts as an action, so they get experience one way or another. I think it increases their turn, so they come up sooner. And you just basically have to move out of the way of this thing before you commit to attacking. So let's move everyone out of the way. Riku should be up next. And she is, so we'll go ahead and mug. This thing's got 52,000 HP, so it might be a little bit tough. But as you saw, he attacks the full party, but if you're out of the way, then you'll be fine. Let's get Auron in here. I think he's immune to quite a few breaks and the like. So, honestly, let's test that. Let's go in for Banishing Blade, just to get it out of the way. I haven't done this move in a while, so I gotta remember the commands. Oh. I just barely remembered them in time. But yeah, this is Banishing Blade. It inflicts full break, and I think a few other things. He was not immune. It did pretty good damage. So we're in a pretty good spot already. Berserk Tail, that's the move. It doesn't always inflict Berserk, but the fact that it inflicted Berserk on Lulu is kind of bad. I don't have a Magic Caster anymore, but thankfully we can get Yuna out here. She'll cast Isuna as soon as I find it. Isuna as soon as I find it. Wait. Yeah, he's only got Mental Break, which sucks, but we'll make do. Go ahead and cast Isuna on Lulu. We will actually not use her. We'll get Titus out here. We'll have him move to the back. And he'll do his thing. Ah, he went after... Oh, thank gosh. In that case, let's just get Waka out here. Yeah. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a regular attack. This thing is going to hit us all, but if Yuna survives, then I can just finish him off with Bahamut, and that'll be that. Yeah, watch this. Oh, Yuna! And he uses Glyph Mine, which means if I'm on the current pedestal, it will explode unless I move. But that won't be a problem because we'll go ahead and use Phoenix Down. And because of Alchemy, that heals Yuna pretty much right away to full health. We'll bring in Titus. Haste Yuna. Come on. The turn doesn't come up soon enough. It'll have to work. Berserk Tail someone other than Yuna. And it got Titus. But thankfully, Yuna should be up next before him. Okay, so we'll have Riku definitely move just in case. And Titus is still technically in the battle, so we got that going for us. Let's go ahead and summon Bahamut and have him finish this guy off. And the cool thing is, the summons get their own little platforms to land on, but they can still be glyphed, which means their platform will explode if it happens to have a mine on it. Let's go in for... Wait, let's check his HP. Yeah, Mega Flare should do massive amount of damage thanks to Mental Break. Let's hope this works. And I think I used everyone, so everybody should be getting experience. And... Overkill! I wish it did more damage, but I'll take it. I'm honestly making these battles look a lot easier than what they actually are. I'm a bit overpowered at this point. If you come in and do no additional grinding or anything, you will probably get hurt a lot in these boss fights. I did some grinding and other stuff, so it's a little bit easier for me.
Yuna, we're here.
The Hall of the Final Summoning.
Go.
Yes.
And everyone got experience. Orin didn't get a level up, but everyone else did, so... Again, not bad. White Bracer and 2 level 4 key spheres for the overkill. That is very nice. Ooh, Ice Proof! That's... I mean, that's a little bit too late for me to be excited about, but still. Yeah, we'll exchange it for Ice Ward, or not Ice Ward, Dark Ward, and that'll be that.
Huh? What do you mean, no final Aeon?
Sir Orin! Everyone!
Okay, so I'm going to end the video here. This might be one of the longer ones I've recorded. There's just a lot that happened, a lot we need to go through, and hopefully I can edit it down to something a little more manageable. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, world!